Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Let me come on up to the big screen. Hello. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have successfully tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Sit right there. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And today we are playing Dishonored 2. I hope that you are having a lovely week out there, that your Monday is starting off decently for you. I had my chiropractic appointment today. He's been gone for a week and I can always feel it. I'm always worse um when my chiropractor is away. But he's back now, so I can continue getting myself put back together. And hopefully sometime today I can talk to my insurance company and maybe talk about finishing out the settlement for this accident that happened to me and start moving on with my life. We're all for that, aren't we? I still haven't figured out why the camera is acting this way. It's not just on screen for you guys. It looks this way in OBS too, where it's like I'm in some kind of slow motion or something. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to go down here and we are going to open up Dishonored 2. We're playing as Emily, and today we are entering the Grand Palace. And in speaking to my sister yesterday, I found out that it is very, very worthwhile in this game in this level specifically, to listen. So I have some chicken stock to make, and I didn't play this yesterday after stream. So I kind of want to start the level over. And just do some exploring. So I have chicken feet, y'all. No, I don't mean that there's something wrong with my feet. I mean that I legit, hang on a second. Okay, if you are grossed out by animal stuff, then you're gonna have to look away for a moment. Okay? So these, can you see them? Not really. These are the chicken feet. They make the best stock in the world. I love them so much. Okay. So that's my plan for today. I have garlic and onion and leeks and parsnips. And I have a couple of chicken thighs. You know, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, um, I I hate buying celery because you have to buy an entire bunch of celery, and I pretty much want two stalks. And I won't eat the rest of it. I know I won't eat the rest of it. I don't like to eat celery. I like to have celery to cook with. So what I have is celery salt and some chicken thighs. Hi, Wolfie. Hello, my love. Thank you. It's a little chilly today, so I decided I'd just go with the whole sweatshirt thing and um, meat and a fancy lady. There you go. Thank you. Well, the chicken feet, they're just like our hands with all the little joints, and um, they break down completely. And then, of course, the skin that covers them is different. Now, mine are very well processed. They're from a local farm, but they are thoroughly cleaned. Um, if if you don't know your supplier and you go to buy chicken feet, you might want to go ahead and just boil them first to make sure. And a lot of people will tell you to trim off the top joint because the nails, look, chickens are walking around in their own shit all day. And you know what you don't want in your food? Chicken shit. Nah, any shit. Let's be real. But all of those little joints break down and all of that stuff gets infused into the chicken stock. And that then in turn heals all of my joints and bones. And that's what I'm looking for. When I had a shoulder injury a few years ago, I started making stock every month, and I'll either use wings or feet if I can get feet, which I can't always get from the local farm. But the chicken toes have a lot of nutritional benefit. Yep. As a base for curry sauce. I just drink it. And be honest with you, it turns into liquid gold. When I put it in the refrigerator and pull it out, it's jello. That's how much gelatin comes out of those chicken feet. And you can see it as you're stirring it. There's this silky swirl on the top of the stock that is amazeballs. And sometimes I'll leave my stock simmering for a day. That reminds me, I need to check my propane. But my back has been bothering me more, and I haven't driven, not commercially, since Thursday. You like consomme? Absolutely. I had somebody laugh at me one time. They said they'd never seen anybody drink broth. I have a specific mug that's as big as a bowl, which I never use for coffee because who wants cold coffee? But I will fill that up because I strain everything out of my stock. Do I have? Let me see what I have. Oh yeah. So if I show you this, oh, you have the black stuff on it. You have got to be kidding me. That is, oh, there you go. That is a video from one of my stocks that I did, and you can see everything just breaks all the way down. And then I strain out all of the solids. Hi, Cyborg Siren. How are you, my love? Well, and then I'll use it as a base for things, but it is to me it is luxury. So I don't, I'm not gonna sit there and make ramen with it or something like that. But what I did is I bought a couple of chicken thighs because usually if I use wings, I roast them first to get that lovely Maillard reaction so you can have a nice rich golden brown stock, which is what I want. I'm not one of those like I want the clearest, most transparent liquid. No, I want to know it's chicken tea. I want to be able to tell. Um, so I roast the wings before I put them in because they have a lot more meat and stuff. The chicken feet don't you'll break down some of the gelatin if you roast them, which I don't want to do. It's not the same kind of skin that's on thighs. So I bought some thighs and I'm going to sprinkle them with the celery salt and put them in the air fryer, crisp up the skin real good, and then throw those in to the stock. I don't often make my own soup, but I do enjoy a nice soup. I often rely on packaged goods. I will buy canned soup. I went through a whole phase one year where I found a cookbook at a friend's house when I was house sitting that was all soup recipes from a monastery. And so I was making everything. I made my own French onion soup. Oh, glorious, glorious stuff. But this stuff, this is basically a healing potion. That's what my friends refer to it as. Um, it is basically what I think of in D&D when you take a healing potion. That's what this is. This heals what ails you. Because so I'll put the celery salt on the thighs and roast them, get that skin nice and crispy, and then all of that will go in. I think I might save one of the thighs out. I don't want that much meat. Plus the thighs can be kind of fatty. So I might just take the skin off. And thigh bones don't do well in a stock. Oh no, your laptop died. Do you have a PC? Or are you trying to do stuff from your phone? I've never really had a laptop. I think I had it for work when I was in the military at one point, but I don't like them. I don't like them. Those stupid little touch pads. Give me a damn mouse. And don't give me that little jiggly joystick in between the keys. Fuck that shit. I often make budget meals using things like canned meatballs, cream cheese, and pasta. Making the most out of. I'm going to tell you a million times, if you need budget meals, you need to get yourself one of those little mini rice cookers and do every kind of rice there is. And then you need minimal proteins to go with it. Always have some veg thrown on top. Yep, there you go. Right, rice and eggs. That's what I can do so much with rice and eggs. And it's super filling and super nutritious. I try not to buy things in packages if I can avoid it. And I really can't do very much dairy or I gave up pasta when I went off grains. I actually don't even eat ramen that often. Um, but I'm getting the sense that I might not have the same gluten sensitivity now in my late 50s that I had in my early 40s. Because I don't seem to have some of the same reactions, the bloating and things like that I used to. All I need is a box of eggs, some sauce, and French fried potatoes. Bingo. And then bacon. When I found out about pasta carbonara, when I was deployed in Italy and having authentic pasta carbonara in Italy, it's basically bacon, egg, and cheese on pasta. It's the most magnificent thing in the whole fucking world, and I love it so much. Um, I need to. Okay, I can see you guys over there. I need to go back to the game. We need to play a game today, aren't we? Going to play a game. But anyway, if I make that, I have my big stock pot out, so I can probably get 8 quarts, 6 to 8 quarts of stock from that, and then I'll drink a pint a day, easy. Okay. Self-serving and corrupt Duke Luca Abel. Duke Abel. Um, Package stuff all the time. Make curry all the time because it's the wife's favorite food. There you go. That was the nicest thing about living in England was the ability to get authentic Indian food. Well, I say authentic. I've never been to India. Um, but to be able to get Indian food as easily as you can get Chinese food in America. But I also don't eat out very much. I like eating from local producers. I like eating fresh things as often as possible. Um, but that said, don't think that I did not buy a container of prepared mashed potatoes the other night, throw them in the microwave, sprinkle crispy fried onions on top of them, and then use slices of cooked bacon as a spoon or as chips, as crackers. I mean, I will do that shit easy. It's just that I know the older I get, the more I have to be really careful about those coins? Did you just put those... They put those coins down there as a fucking bamboozle. Didn't they? I guess if I were Corvo and I had the wind tunnel thing... Hi guys! I love my little ratty bros. I really do. I could probably blast that thing out of the way. I like Mediterranean food. I like Indian food. Hell, I made my own spinach dal a couple weeks ago. Ate the hell out of that. Sounds like a little donkey. Nope. There we go. And we're sure there was nothing else in here. Do I need to do my Fallout? You know, in Fallout, half the time you pick up something because you can use Z to pick up objects. Pick things up and treasure falls out. Oh. Oh, hang on. This is the other thing my sister and I talked about is the, oh, wow. Taking a shot of that. There is a Chinese wholesaler. I pick up the curry mix from there. Yeah, we have a fabulous grocery store here that brings in all kinds of authentic Oriental and Hispanic ingredients. It's the one place I know I can get pork belly. What's this?
Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnataka and over Colorado. So there's basically no risk. What you think?
Oh, I'm really far away.
These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
They did make these male figures like buff as fuck. I'm a fan of Fit. I've told you before. Paprika, yes. Sweet paprika, smoked paprika, all the paprikas. What are we doing here? I do that all the time. Hey, Emily! God damn it, Emily. Out of the water, you freak. Hi! I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. Already full up on those, I guess. Hey, Grandma, if you ever scramble eggs, some cream cheese in it. I'd use plain yogurt. Again, dairy and I have to be very careful together. Same with sugar. Oh, there's an audiograph in here. You have more loot for me? Oh. Well, who's got the key? Oh, quit your whining, Em. One of these lads has the key, huh? Oi, lad. Laddie. Nope, she's back in the water. God damn it. Come on, I need to listen to the audiograph. Do you have the key? Bet you do. Did I get a key? I didn't look at the screen. What did it say? Oh, coins.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Let me play it.
Spooky.
Oh, there's a map in there too?
When people off the street.
Oh, where's the feather plucking key, bro?
Hopefully it'll just leave me alone.
Which one of you has a key? You didn't have it. Does he have it? No. Posers. Okay, quick save the game. Having something with creamy texture. Yeah, something, well, and scientifically, having something with proteins. So you'll have people who will say, add a little water, add a little milk. I used to add half and half, because I always had half and half for my coffee. But that's Jacques Pepin will tell you. And America's Test Kitchen. Sorry, Cyborg, I don't mean to ignore you. I hope you're doing all right today. Tell me how you are. The milk proteins or dairy proteins will bind to the egg proteins, because what happens is when the temperature goes up, the egg proteins start twisting, and that forces water out. That's why if you overcook your scrambled eggs, there'll be water all around them. I like a nice soft French. I'm a pig. I use butter and cream cheese. Yeah. If you watch, I just saw a Jacques Pepin video where he used French vanilla ice cream because it's made with eggs, melted it to make French toast. I use butter, and all food is a vehicle for butter. If it cannot be improved by chocolate or garlic, it is not food. My father used to put butter on brownies, bruh. I
need new boots. Just don't fit right.
Is he gonna get mad at me? Yes? Uh-oh. It saved the game. I think I get in trouble for this. Okay, let's start looking up. Door blocked. But yeah, learning to put mayo on the bread for grilled cheese, which I can't. I mean, I probably could have. I haven't tried to have for a long time. I'm not the biggest cheese fan anyway. It doesn't hurt me to really not have a life filled with cheeses. You sure are trying to give me a lot of money right up front. Make my own garlic bread using the part baked baguettes you can get at the store. When I used to do it, I legit would warm up a clove of garlic, slice it in half, and then just rub it on the bread. Consider using butter and a little bit of mayo, because mayo is egg and oil. I am not ready for this.
Nothing then.
Damn right it's nothing, bitch. Keep moving. Follow the black hands. So the egg and the oil. I'm telling you, man, proteins. Proteins plus heat. Oh shit. Is this Critical Role? Now I know where Matthew got his idea. What? Oh, there we go. Here we are. Now we're up. That's fucked up. Alright, can I read this with the... When the sun is in my eyes, so are the people of Serkonos blinded. As I exhale, so do they breathe in my airs. And if I bleed, they run red. Duke Luca Abel. This must be people who displeased his dukeness. Alright, be a bitch, game. I mean... I don't see any windows I can open. I didn't realize. Of course I didn't realize it was open on the inside. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble, boys. Help me out. I think they're all alarmed now. Garlic pepper is absolutely delicious because you get that mild pepper heat and aromatic garlic flavor. Yep, that's my little trio for everything. Salt. I use granulated garlic. And if you want that, if you don't already watch America's Test Kitchen on YouTube, check out one of their sub channels called What's Eating Dan, where Dan Sousa, the editing director of the magazine, oh, I find be a dick about it.
Boots just don't fit right.
Um... Dan Sousa has a whole episode talking about use of the powdered garlic versus granulated garlic versus minced garlic. I just want to go down here. Didn't I do this before? I think I did this yesterday when we were in here. Sorry, bro. Oh. A lot of papers. I was thinking maybe, why won't you run? I am holding down shift, bitch. You need to run. Not how I wanted that to go. Where does this go? Give me the arrows. Here. Why didn't they go after that corpse, though? I really hate the fact that I will be holding down shift with my pinky and pressing W, and this game is all like, what if no, though? Okay. Ooh. Hello. Listen, Emily. Emily. Give me the arrows so I know you're gonna let me do it. Oh man, the game gave me incendiary bolts. Where are they? Oh. They are not on the wheel. Now they are. Okay. Anyway, the whole point to my bringing up Dan's stuff... Is there any loot in here? Because I will totally go back. Or is this just an easy way around? Alright, this might just be an easy way around. That there's no reason in the world that using powdered, minced, or granulated garlic isn't every ounce as... Oh, I hear a heartbeat. Leviathan's breath. Okay, I am probably gonna need that. Okay. Oh, hello.
See, I told you.
How greedy am I today? I'm really greedy right now. Here we go. You know what? This fucking game, though. Yeah, it is. If you want it to have a less harsh and bitter flavor, you can actually bloom dried or powdered garlic in some water. All right. do it better. Okay, hi guys. M? Yeah, I would be so much better off in my universe if I actually liked beans. Because they're such a good source of fiber. Okay, we're gonna do another, a new quick save now. Here. Make sure the game doesn't block my shot with the terrain. Again. Oh, was that a person? Apparently there was a body. I wonder if that's the sculptor. Hey. I love finding sneaky ways around. Oh. Okay. Now, this is the part in a game.
Bastard.
Those windows are blocked.
See, I told you.
Blockers and armored doors. Oh, it's the Winslow place. Okay. Promised my sister I would listen to people.
Yes.
But I need to disarm that thing. And I need to see where the shrine is. It's over here. Okay.
See, I told you.
Getting somewhere.
No, you bastard.
Alright, we're gonna do an actual save now. There we go.
No.
Remember to close the gate behind you after each delivery. If you need the code, speak to me directly or to Carlos Marletto at Winslow Safe Company next door. Ooh, an odd topic. I'm not gonna hate that. Okay, Winslow Safe Company next door. Ooh. I mean, I do have that. I'm gonna bet you it's gonna come from out there. Out in this place over here. I don't want to waste the...
Yes.
No outsider's crooked cock.
What? I'm not gonna steal their food right now. I don't need to. Death in the month of songs. Hang on, I'm gonna grab your odd topic in just a moment, Wolfie.
Headed on the baby. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't come from over here. Oh,
See, I told you.
that might mean...
Don't screw me now.
Why don't we go to Winslow real quick? He's not looking.
Laws change. The Duke's given the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina? Her shop burned down.
Yeah, my report said it was probably the Howlers. But no one knows how the fire started.
Captain, her brother died in that fire.
Asleep inside, drunk from what I remember. You've got until tomorrow to pay up.
Oh, I love the shadow on the right. Thank you. Let me come back to the odd topic over here. My closest friends are convinced I'm on the spectrum, which would explain why I'm not fond of beans, really, or many other foods. Oh yes, texture is a big deal. Like, bananas are right out because of texture. I have a physical aversion to eating them. Yes. Yeah, I don't mind cooking them for people. The one bean that I can... Oh, incoming ad break already? Well, I need to stand up. I have to follow my ad breaks pretty religiously now till my back heals. So 887 is going to be our let me come back up to the big screen for a moment. Because yes, there's a whole lot of Spectrum stuff involved with touch and rough textures, mouthfeel of foods. It's a whole thing. I think that was for years one of the reasons that I thought I hated mayonnaise, when what I didn't like was a very thin slice, or worse, God, Wonder Bread. Fuck Wonder Bread. I had an overbite growing up. So, and ended up with 4 little braces right on the front, 2 years, and pulled everything back. But, bread, mayo, a slick piece of sliced ham, like not a deli, but one of those Oscar Mayer package slices that's all slippery, and a piece of lettuce, and more mayo, and more bread. Squish. Oh my God, that is the most fucking foul thing I can imagine. Don't even put a damn tomato in there. It slides right out. Like, years I didn't touch mayonnaise because of those combinations. Growing up in school, I was bologna and mustard on rye bread. I loved rye bread. Oh my gosh. And I loved mustard. I've always been like a savory food person. And bologna I liked because we did fried bologna at our house. Not for the sandwiches, but when I would eat the bologna, it would make me think of the taste of the fried bologna. And that always made it's better than a hot dog. So why don't we head on over to our break screen, and I'm going to stand up and stretch my back and refill my water. Yes, overstimulations. It's worth reading about just so that you don't have to feel like I'm the weirdo and I'm the one that everybody has to adjust to and blah, 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 blah. No, you are what you are. You know, you look at the owner's manual. This is the equipment you came with. These are the wirings that are most natural for your brain. Some of them were laid in when your brain was being created. Other ones are part of your neuroplasticity, and it's really helpful to learn how to adapt to wiring issues, and then also what things you can use by diet or medication to help those wiring things, nerve wiring in your brain, to track a little bit differently. That's the whole psychedelics stuff that's starting to become super popular out there. And I'm glad the research into things like ketamine and other things are and psilocybin are getting. If you want to see more about that, go see Dr. Tracy Marks on YouTube. Fabulous. I've been binging her playlists. But I'll read that as soon as I come back. Okay, Wolfie? You take a break, stand up, and I will be RP. Hello. Hi. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game, and I'm sitting here chatting with my friend Wolfie Kohaku uh, about what it's like to have different issues that are related to autism spectrum disorders. Uh, And Wolfie was saying right before the break, I'm good with communication and I can work with social interactions, but I do not like being around people for extended periods where I cannot easily leave, and I much prefer being around limited groups. Well, and it also can change as you age. I began to have more and more difficulty being in groups to the point where in my 30s I couldn't sit in a movie theater anymore. Just can't do it. And or I have my friends were in live theater when I was in my 40s, and thankfully One of them was on the tech side and would give me the chance to go sit up in the sound booth, sound and light booth, uh, where I didn't have to worry about standing up. I mean, that's part of the ADHD, I think, is just that I can't stay seated for a really long time unless I'm in hyper focus mode. But yeah, a lot of those things track with autism spectrum disorders. If you need to get accommodations in your life, then you should pursue a clinical diagnosis. For my part, I don't need accommodations from anyone regarding my circumstance, so whatever I diagnose it as is what it is. I need to turn on a fan. You know what? I came back a little quickly. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, let me come up here and just say, yeah. Um, there are folks who need accommodations from their workplaces or other healthcare things, and having that official clinical diagnosis is really beneficial to their ability to get what they need in order to do their activities of daily living, get your ADLs in. I don't like situations like movie theaters because I don't have the ability to fully immerse myself in the experience or control what is happening. I don't think I need accommodations. It's more I want to understand, yes, what is happening and just be allowed to be my introverted self. Exactly. I'm perfectly content to spend days at a time just in my own company. But that's also been years of practice making the space between my ears safe for me to be in. And some of that involved taking antidepressant medication for several years. That allowed me to stop thinking about dying every hour. um, and gave me the facility to rewrite some of the programmed negative tapes that run because your brain has an idle mode. If you listen to Dr. Dr. Tracy Marks, do I have her YouTube up here? Let me see. Yes, I do. Copy. Paste. There you go. She's fabulous. I really enjoy the way she presents information and just like her vibe. My worst issue is not being fully in control of things that are happening in my safe area. I can be in areas that I don't have control, but it is because I am going into that situation knowing, yes, preparing my expectations is a huge part of my daily existence. Preparing myself. And that's why I say my spirit animal is a little tiny Jungarian dwarf hamster wearing a construction helmet, carrying a clipboard, and that safety hamster. And safety hamster allows me to examine a situation beforehand. You know, it's sort of like when you walk into a room, and if you've ever been in any kind of an emergency situation, When you walk into new unfamiliar places, you will start looking for your exits. Okay, if the fire alarm goes off, how do I get out of here? Cyborg says, shout out to those professionals who make information accessible. Right. And a severe pox on the houses of the misinformation distributors out there. It is such a weird aspect of the Homo sapien brain that, and this is rooted in instinct. This is so much more rooted in instinct than I think we give it credit for being. We like to lie and we like to get attention. I mean, when you look at the film industry, it's all about being lied to. When you look at P.T. Barnum and the circus and all of these oddities that weren't really what they said, but people enjoy the lie and the deception. It's weird, but it's us. It's how we work. If we begin to understand that that's something we do, then we can be looking for it. Kind of the way if you're not looking for weeds in your garden, you might not even see them. And then you start pulling out the big ones, and after the big ones are gone, you go, oh my gosh, there's so many little ones. You can start to be more aware of people who are lying to you to become an influencer. So that's so much of the YouTube misinformation stuff out there is about, I want to be popular. Wolfie says, I can go to a theme park easily because I know it will be chaos, but I will be able to just leave if I want to. Right. Knowing that you can pull your ripcord at any moment and not be on that plane anymore. But things like movie theaters aren't fun because I want to be able to pause. Right. Oh my gosh. Having video entertainment on demand has been so fucking delightful for me. I simply cannot believe I existed in an era where we had 4 channels and there were periods of the day when there was no programming. Gen X, man. We should go back to the game though. As much as I do love talking to everyone. But I am not a professional and I'm not a therapist. I mean, I'm a professional teacher, so I want to, and the whole point to my teaching style is about I'm the person who has access to where the information is. And because I am a curious creature and I am constantly on the lookout for all kinds of things. I mean, you tell me you want to learn more about BDSM. Hey, I've got some resources for you. You tell me you want to learn more about psychedelics, psychology, and some really good science on how brains work, especially in post-traumatic situations. I will point you to the right folks who are putting the good information out there. And then you start on that path and you can branch out and track on your own from there. I have developed the patience to wait for months for a show to finish or a movie to go on demand so I can enjoy. I have waited years. I don't have television at all. I haven't been to a movie theater in decades. I think at this point, definitely more than a decade. Which is crazy because I wanted to be an actress. Like, I wanted to be on stage, but that's a very different experience than sitting in a theater, I guess. I mean, I'm still not done. This is my stage. And this is a performative effort, so. Yeah, that's me too. I want to be able to watch an entire season of something. Main reason I don't watch TV is commercials. Because when commercials come on, I feel like I'm being yelled at. Or lied to. And I don't want either of those things. That's a big ass me thing right there. Okay. We're going to go back to the game for a little bit, but I do want you to check out Tracy Marks, and I'm sure she has everybody. It is a challenge to find trusted sources. But I think if you go to my YouTube, she is in the recommended channels down at the bottom of my homepage. Grandma's Recommended Education. Okay. We good? I'm gonna have to refill my water here any minute. Dear brother, are you serious? How are you able to run a safe and vault business if you can't even remember a simple 3-digit combination? I set the back alley gate code to your birthday and you thought it was your wedding anniversary. Set it to your wedding anniversary and you thought it was grandfather's age. Oh my gosh, this is... Bring the note with you when you come to my shop. I'll make sure it gets burned. No, I won't leave the gate open. I can't risk having the curious peek inside at my little business. Ricardo. Good, there we go. So I don't have to murder this dude. Nice. 41 meters that way. There's probably a metric fuck ton of loot in here. I mean, I kind of already did see the health potion. Oh, I don't need it. Apartment seizure. Due to an urgent security matter regarding buildings with balconies overlooking the boulevard and the newly installed wall of light, you are required to grant us access to your apartment indefinitely. As Director Winslow safe, so certainly understand our security concerns. We trust there will be no questions or delays. P. Colegut, 4th Captain. Somebody was in charge of staffing the guard. You know that, right? That was somebody's whole job. Coming up with names.
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers.
Oh, it's not? What if I went anyway, though? And was just, like, super quiet. What you keeping up here, bro? What you got? What you got? What's up here? Really? Nothing? Oh. There's... Do that. Does Mama have something to say about this guy?
The new hagfish was not fit food for the child, with all those bones. But he didn't care.
Am I supposed to not feel bad about murdering him? The guard is gone. Huh. No, like, back door or anything here. Keys. Huh. Well, I can just put him under the stairs here, like that. Sure. Where did the guard go? Ooh, 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 ooh.
house tomorrow. Want to buy one?
He has a balcony. It's up here somewhere? Why would you have a balcony you can't get to? Wait a minute. You're telling me there's a balcony up there, but there's no way to get to it from in here? That's dumb as shit.
What was that? Did you hear that? What's going on here?
No idea.
What?
What? What the fuck?
You're not supposed to be here. I don't want to die.
I do.
What's going on here?
Alright, hang on a second, guys. Oh, did you follow me?
I'm tired for you.
Alright. So I don't... Sushi Cannon! Hello, my love! Welcome in! How goes that? How's your week going? And congratulations on the fundraiser. That was a super fun time. I don't think I've seen you since, but I did see that you're already making plans for next year. And I'm actually considering how I could participate more.
No exceptions. Either you have the code or I assume something's off. My boss. You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
I mean, I would like to, if nothing else, just be a massive signal boost. What just happened?
Yesterday was quite a night at the palace.
Something just exploded. Other events too? Yes. 2,600 pounds. Gosh, that's 3K US, I think. Gifted a sofa. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys. I am so stupid proud of you. Fallout for 24 hours straight? Ooh.
Give the customers you deserve, I suppose.
Ooh. I would be willing to do some kind of challenge. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Mario related. I could still help out in some other way.
If you go creeping around, watch out for the blood flies.
To think my father was the official millionaire at the palace, and his father before him.
Huh. So the black market shop is... Do I know the pass? I don't know the passcode. Huh. Okay, well, where? Oh, that's where it comes out. All right, nice.
Yes!
Oh, no,
See?
no, you
See?
bastard.
I told you!
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, no, you don't. You did not get all the way up into the red. I know you did.
Create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina, her shop burned down.
Okay, was there a passcode in this?
Yeah, my report said it was probably the Howlers, but no one.
I think I spotted someone suspicious. Something wrong? I wonder what I'm dealing with.
What? What the?
It'll be that sadistic.
Hey, you! Come here!
Nope, that's not how you do it. I don't understand Pokemon at all, says Sushi. Oh, buddy. Pokemon, I don't either. It's very fun. From what I understand from the kids I taught, anyway. Well, if this was after the shop... I don't think it was. I don't want to load that one. Okay, I'll do that one. For you, how is everything? Oh, you know, my last day at my job was last Thursday. And I don't have a regular source of income at the moment. So, I still get one more paycheck. I might just take 2 weeks off. My chiropractor's back, so I did get my chiropractic treatment today.
By the boy, give me luck!
Oh, no, no,
See?
you
See? I
bastard.
told you!
Now we're getting somewhere.
There's no such limits.
Captain. I know the laws in Karnaka.
Laws change. The Duke's giving the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina, her shop burned down.
Yeah, my report said it was probably the Howlers, but no one knows how the fire started.
Captain, her brother died in that fire.
Sleep inside drunk, from what I remember. You've
Elaine,
got until tomorrow to
hello!
pay up.
Yeah, I know. I look, I trust that I will make something work out. I have applications in at the hardware store. Just woke up from a nap. Lovely. Lovely. Hey, Wolfie, are you still here? Sushi, you too. Any of you live anywhere near the Arsenal Stadium? Or do you ever go to London? For fun and adventure. Way too far from you? And you try not to go. Okay. I had a passenger in one of my last days on the shuttle. Lovely guy. And he is the pub manager for the Victoria Tavern next to Arsenal. And I thought, oh wait, I know some folks who are UK, but it's a much bigger place than people give it credit for being. And I understand why people will spend time there.
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers.
Everything's an area for me, bruh.
Please, that part of the shop is off limits.
Is it though? Are you gonna call for the guards if I take the rest of your stuff? Oh, he's right there, isn't he?
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
In the Midlands. Oh, and you're in Devon. And Elaine, you're in the U.S. Aren't you near Sned? You and Sned know each other IRL, don't you? Oh Lord, who's done that? Mercia Nice 89. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate your company. Grab some cookies. Tuck yourself up in the pillow and blanket fort. And enjoy some Dirtbedge in video games with Grandma. Thank you for joining us. Oh, look at them all. They are so cute. Okay, I don't think I know the passcode though. So I'm gonna quick save it here. Your area is a real wasteland now? Oh. And it's pretty empty. We live across the big lake from each other. Oh, okay. Oh. Your D&D game was online or something, wasn't it?
No exceptions. Either you have the code or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Didn't open this.
Combination.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
Have to wait? What the fuck was that? There we go.
Trying to stand out. Might want to keep a low profile around the law.
Did he just blow something up himself? Fascinating. Yes, you played D&D through Discord. Nice. Cinnamon Kitty. That little floppy dog thing or fox thing is really cute. I like it. That goes cinnamon.
Get the customers you deserve, I suppose.
Cute emotes. It was a lot more active. So Midlands, okay, I guess I have to go around. One can go around. And yes, I know that I don't actually have an accent. The thing that I end up doing when I'm in a public speaking experience is the same thing. If anybody remembers the TV show Magnum P.I., Jonathan Higgins, the actor who played Higgins, I saw him in an interview once and he said, I never once put on an English accent. You can have received pronunciation with an American accent. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Oh, please be vague about your location. I never want somebody to dox themselves on my Twitch. Especially not when you have a public persona out there with your reviews and things like that, because that can be dangerous territory. Never, ever, ever reveal any more than you want. In fact, you could totally be lying about being in the UK. I can't hear you speak. For most, the outsider is nothing but a child's tale. I will find this empty place. Somehow the key to open the void will fall into my hands. Wow. Sounds like Delilah. Stop. More pouches. I like pouches. Old charm carver's writings. I found a sailor dead in the street, dragged her to an alley to check for loot. Don't know what killed her, but it wasn't thieves, since her pockets was full of coins and other things. The best was 2 nice pieces of whalebone. I made sure I soaked them good in her blood, just like my mother showed me. Oh, fuck. She had a black bone charm. Hanging between my paps. Oi, spotted dick and beans on toast. Oh god, the beans for breakfast though. I mean, I understand. Look, y'all were getting the shit bombed out of you by Germany. Okay? The UK is an island. When you guys get cut off and sieged, you gotta eat what you have and what will keep you healthy. But sometimes you can let traditions fade. I'm just, that's, you know, threw out so many stereotypes and just, you should. I hope you're laughing yourself silly right now. I mean, I have to believe that that's where the beans on toast really came from. I like baked beans in general. In fact, if I eat beans, that's what I want. American style baked beans though, with all the maple and bacon and all of it. 10th, 12th. Let's go see how this story ended. Oh, my little charm is done. It'll make a gambler drunk with luck. Oh. Warm to the touch. Wow, this is a new bit of whalebone. It sure is special, strong. Such a good price. Wow. Okay, where is that whalebone? Did we pick it up already? I think that was the thing that was over here. Alright. Let's do this thing. Instead of this thing called love, I can't handle it. Things like beans on toast is more of a ration thing for back during wartime. Exactly. And they're, yes, and they're very filling. And if you had only mixed them with rice instead of bread, you would have had a complete protein. Here we go. I said it, here I go, here I go, here I go.
Here you are, back among your own people. The palace born and those who curry their favor.
Oh, there's some curry.
Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty?
It's my favorite cookbook is called Curried Favors.
Of your empire? No. It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Okay. Sorry, I took advantage of the cutscene to refill my water. Beans are cheap, potatoes are cheap, it's a good meal. Yeah, but I mean, when you look at the Spanish and the South Americans, the connection, the ability to say, okay, I can have beans and rice together, and that provides me a complete protein. Absolutely fabulous, ingenious. Bread flour was enriched. Yes, allowing people, but I mean, the fact that you can do it naturally is super fucking cool. What are we gonna do with powers? Powers! I have 3 runes. Can't I do this now? Yes. I could deflect bullets. This one is full. This one is not full. But I'm not sure I actually want any of the other aspects of it. Far Reach is full. So Far Reach and Domino are full. I'm saying all this out loud because I have 3 different playthroughs, and I'm trying to nail it into my skull. I love potatoes. I issue a blessing on the eternity of the house of the person who decided to mix potatoes and hot oil. And what am I going to do with my powers? The shopkeeper's apartment key. But where's the apartment? I have 1171 for coins. All right. Yeah, I mean, they can enrich milk and pasta and all sorts of things, you know. Throw in a little nutrient pack and I find food science fascinating. Okay. What? Why are you flashing at me? Stop it. What do I want to get? Something like rice and beans would have been a big luxury back during wartime. They gave you a book of rations with 16 coupons to spend per month. Rice was 8 coupons. The single most plentiful grain produced on the planet was more expensive than bread. No, it's not. I guess if you're blockaded, there's nothing you can do. I mean, please, I'm not trying to shit on you guys for living your best life as a result of that. That was horrific. Something that, you know, when people start talking about World War II and things like that, and when you're on this side of the big pond, it's all about, you know, how America came to the rescue, which I was a history teacher. This is not how this works. It's not how any of this works. I think there needs to be a whole lot more time spent talking about what happened to your country and the trauma. You're not even British, you just live here. I love you. That's how I felt. Just talking about how things became a thing due to historical events, and that's what I love. Like, when I taught history, I had a binder in my classroom, and I forget, it was a book I found at the library that each page was a different country or geographic region, and it had in there what foods are grown, what a typical day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, if those were the meals, what time different foods were taken in, what herbs, spices, seasonings, the way different things were prepared. grains, vegetables, proteins. It was basically the diets of a region encapsulated. I paid extra to photocopy the pages in color. God, I wish I still had that. Because I thought that's how you really get to know people. I'm with Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace, Lord. You get to know a people and a culture by dining with them. Breaking bread together. Bread was never rationed until post-war. Interesting. I might want this. We're getting really close to endgame. I think back to the British children that were shipped to America and just put in homes. I mean, and not to go too far afield, but we have, when Rupert Murdoch took over the History Channel and A&E. Oh, I can just walk through wood now. I love it. Oh, there's an ad break coming in. Good, I will say this right before the ad. The fuck is that? That is an NME. Little red dot right there telling me that's an NME.
She won't go anywhere.
Oh man, it didn't give me the control thing.
Aim at the head. I want to keep these nice clothes.
You shouldn't have wanted that. I'll crush you.
This won't take
Okay.
I know your place.
That did not go as planned. We're going to restart from the last checkpoint, which hopefully is after the cutscene. Sometimes you just have to run into the area, and I learned that in Hitman. I was thinking about playing Hitman today. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to save this. And can back up here. No, this one. Thank you. We're going to go to break in just a second. I have 3 minutes. But I was going to say that when Rupert Murdoch took over A&E and the History Channel, it broke my heart. And Discover Channel, oh my God, the Science Channel. All of the channels that were reputable and educational and vetted authorities in their fields were dumbed the fuck down. And I blame a whole lot of the rise of neo-Nazism in the UK and other areas on the conspiracy theory programming, all of the World War II, weapons of World War II. There was not a direct that I saw glorification of the policies of the Third Reich, but there was a peripheral like normalization and a constant talking about something without couching it in the most horrific terms normalizes something. Wolfie says, because of the vast amount of breads that were available, the most affluent areas during wartime would let kids have jam and sugar sandwiches. Oh my God, when my mom would let me take a cinnamon sugar sandwich for lunch. same level as desserts are not. That's dessert. Everything else is just like, okay, so it's not bread, we put it on pound cake or something nice and soft or something like that. I am going to take a break. I'm going to stand up, stretch my back. My hips are really hurting today, so I don't know what's wrong. I might need to just get a new mattress, but I don't have the funds for that at the moment. And you have to buy a special one for an RV. But anyway, I'm going to be diligent about my breaks today, so I will be right back, and I will give you this lovely break screen for just a moment. Sushi, are you up on your... No, you're not. I'm going to have to stop doing this, but but I can't not do it right now because I love you guys so much. There we go.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Because you guys come here and keep me company and enjoy spending time with Grandma. And I love you. I will be right back. Okay, I have come back to you. Let's come back to the big screen. As the break is going on for another 20 seconds, but Wolfie says I like conspiracy theories because the insanity of them is fun to laugh at. The amount of war content was in tandem with the popularity. I can allow myself to say there wasn't a deliberate agenda in changing, but what happened is I live in a country where people are just woefully ignorant of actual history, and if you really want an education on American history, go to Crash Course and watch Black American History, and you'll realize how little you actually know about American history. A full 50% or greater of our population is routinely, completely left out of the conversation when it comes to American history. And I hate that. I hate that. The constant dismissing of anybody who's not white. So anything that feeds into that white supremacist ideology really sets all of my alarms off. wouldn't say it was deliberate, but I believe the popularity of things like Band of Brothers. Look, I watched Band of Brothers 1,000 times. I owned that, and I shit you not, I watched it 1,000 times. But I'm speaking specifically about the properties owned by Rupert Murdoch and the Murdoch family, and how they reprogrammed channels that were educational and valid and turned to programming that was the complete opposite. And to know that there is an ideology in those individuals and the people they support that I disagree with wholeheartedly. That said, exactly. I don't think, though, I think there's a they're doing it so we can do it. It's popular, so do it more. There is a lockstep that happens like that. But I saw so many programs. This is why I got rid of cable and television and all of it. So many programs about Hitler this, Hitler that, Hitler this, Hitler that, World War II, World War II, World War II, World War II, more Hitler, more Third Reich, nothing about Japan, nothing about Italy. There was an Axis opposite the Allies. And they did get into some of the war in the Pacific stuff, but it just infuriated me because I don't think Hitler deserves more press. And I think every time you talk about the Third Reich and eugenics and things like that, again, the more you talk about some of those things, the more you just normalize the content you're discussing. And I'm not okay with that. Not to say that we never talk about it. Again, that's what happened to Black American history, is just everybody stopped talking about it. Nope, that's the one I want. Good. Never focus on the Western aspect of the war, not the campaign of Manchuria with Imperial Japan. Right? Look, I went to the Arizona Memorial, which is the warship that was one of the warships that was sunk during Pearl Harbor. How sneaky can I be? Shh. Okay. Oh, there's a window to get in over there. Note from Petronilla. Okay, what's Petronilla got to say? And I don't want to belabor that discussion because I think it then leads into political circumstances in today's world. And I think we come here to step away from all of that. So I want to honor that space, but I also think it's important to say what's true, what I know to be true things. We'll admit that some positives did come from the atrocities that the Axis... Careful. Very careful on that. Oh, you're welcome, Sushi. No worries. As long as I can, I will. Yeah, Wolfie, that's going to be very delicate territory. It's like saying, well, yeah, I donated a wing to the hospital with money that I gained from selling meth to poor people in Middle America. So, no, we can't take the past back, but it's fruit of a poisoned tree. And the fact that the Third Reich's eugenics ideology was born from American scientists. Well, glorified and gratuitous, I think it's one step beyond separate the art from the artist. Right? We don't want to burn all the copies of that 70s show because Danny Masterson was a sex pest. Right? We don't necessarily want to destroy the entire Harry Potter universe because J.K. Rowling outed herself as a hateful woman. But when we say people were fucking tortured, unnumbered volumes of people were dissected and tortured with no compassion, no acceptance that they were humans. They were practiced on like animals because that's what the superior beings determined they were equivalent to. No, I don't think we get to say some good came of that. I mean, we'll acknowledge that it... Hey, I mean, we learned a lot about nuclear explosions from Nagasaki and Hiroshima, too. Does that mean we shouldn't look at that? And so in a not glorified and gratuitous way, I would say go the opposite. In a way that we are utterly horrified to admit and should forever feel our stomachs turn when we have to admit the roots of some of those advances. Yeah. Allison, I'm taking some hagfish broth to my cousin. Oh, yeah, I'm making broth today, too. Well, stock. Which is, I think, better than broth. Who's been coughing badly for 2 days. If you need to spend the night here, you already have your own key and you know you're always welcome. Please be a dear and don't put your muddy boots on the bed. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some pastries. Petronilla Weatherspoon. And I don't mean that to be shutting you down at all, Wolfie. It's absolutely not my intent. I'm trying to hear what you're saying and rephrase it in a way that allows me to make sense of it and not feel... What are you guys doing? What are you doing? I mean, I could take them all out right now, but is it helpful? No, I don't know. What are we waiting for? I think we're just gonna put you to sleep for a minute. Can I get that one? No. This thing doesn't reach at all. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Nope, can't get him. I don't know, it's a very challenging subject to come up with an opinion on. We can just pop her. If I use my spyglass, I get an advantage on it. Right. So, good talk. Good talk. Oops. I forgot I could do that. Is he dead now? Oh, good. No, he's just unconscious. All right. I was afraid that was going to kill him. What do we have going on here? Is that guards out there? Come on, what's back here? Why don't you hide loot for me? Or give me secrets? Oh, there's a guard. Alright, I do not want to go this way. That's nothing. Right. I don't have the key to this, do I? No. It is, however, a breakable door. Okay, no loot. 2 bottles of howler dust. Wow. Nice. Nice. Okay, what were you guys waiting for? But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Chat! Hi, chat! I agree they shouldn't be discussed as a good thing that happened. They are abhorrent and disgusting, thank you. But they do need to be discussed in a way that is respectful to those who were harmed to obtain these advancements. I like that couching. I really do. I feel like that is a contextual good place to go. I don't know if that is possible, Wolfie, because there are people who were kidnapped, tortured, and experimented on without consent. Yep. Like Marie Curie, who chose to do what she did. Very good point, Sushi. I don't know if giving meaning to their kidnap and torture is possible while being respectful. These are all excellent points. What'd I get? Oh, just coins? What do you got? Oh, gosh. Howler dust everywhere. Oh, this is the room from the, This is the exact same upstairs room. Remember where the safe was? Where was that? There you go, buddy. The Overseer place in Edge of the World. This is the same room. I love it! Reuse your assets, baby. What the fuck was that? I don't know what we're doing. We're just climbing around the map. Getting fuck and all done, but having a good time with one another. I was considering, Emily, just fucking do what I ask, woman. Alright, we're going to the black market shop.
Well, she won't
Oh, no you don't. What? I got the key, didn't I? Oi! Cut me sideways. I didn't get the key? Oh. I guess I can't go that way. I think the howlers are mad at me.
Hey, you, come here.
No, I won't though. Wolfie says, I completely agree. It may not be possible. We cannot ignore what came from those actions and the complicity of the winners after the conflict. This is why it's in the state it's in. Do we understand aspects of psychology better because B.F. Skinner locked his daughter in a box? Yes. Are we condoning that behavior? Because he was a behaviorist and he believed that what you do fashions how you think more than the other way around. I think, let me put this in a place that I think resonates with my moral compass. It is really important for humans to accept that we are capable of horrific things. We really are. When I was talking earlier about our brains being wired to release dopamine when we get attention, and especially when we get attention from a good lie. That's why there's movies and plays. Why we are a species that creates a false reality for people to be entertained by. Because our actual reality is pretty rough. And I don't mean at this point in time, I mean forever. Why there's so many religions. And why I feel like religion in some ways is very much like a game where you're challenged to become a better human. And then there's a whole lot of people who co-opt the game to tell other people, you know, to try to influence other people, basically, to lie and influence. Anything can be used to that end. You look at the number of folks who just got outed by an investigation for being propagandists on behalf of a foreign power. And they have huge followings. Deliberately spilling misinformation. Get clicks. Get attention. To get that little bit of power. We are capable of horrific things. And it's good for us to constantly be reminded just how fucking terrible we can be. So, I think as long as the dominant focus is in that realm, in the don't ever fucking do this again, we will obliterate you if you even get close to trying this. This is the cursed sarcophagus. If anyone ever opens this again, we will come for you and make sure that you and your progeny are destroyed. That's what it should be. It should be accepted as cursed knowledge. Bit wild how we got on the subject. Chicken stock to beans on toast, man. To World War II pipeline. It's something on my grandma's stream being going, this is how I keep things exciting for you. This is all for you, my love. I'm such a pander bear. What did I do? Oh, I saved the game. No, I was trying to load the game. We're gonna delete that save. I don't want that save. Okay, escape. I was trying to load the game, baby. There it is. No, we don't want that. We want this. Yes. This is what I hope it's not getting too intense. I don't want that for you. I really, really want to cultivate this space as like pillow and blanket for it. But I'm also a natural philosopher. So talking about, you know, the human experience and no, I pickpocketed her fair and square. So where is his fucking apartment?
The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Can I get into his shop at all?
What's going on here?
Nothing? I just wanted to come into the shop.
Oh shit!
Think you're being quiet?
Time to die, little girl.
Oh, I can't.
Not your little.
They're waiting for me? Alright, well, lesson learned. Moomin Snow, hello! How the heck are you? Honestly, find Holocaust deniers quite disrespectful. Oh my gosh. They were up there with the moon landing people. Nothing pleases me more than to know that Buzz Aldrin physically cold-cocked a moon landing denier in person during a press conference thing. Is this wifey? Hello, Wolfie wifey. Welcome in. We got the whole fam damily. I love it. Well, do I just want to go to this one then? I mean, we're already high chaos. I might as well. Welcome in, everybody. Did I miss an ad break? Oh, we're not going to know. You're all subs anyway. All right. Well, that's not the key I have, apparently. Where's the apartment? You do not sound well, my love.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
Nobody? Oh, she hears my footsteps. I just saw a shadow. Oh, there she is. What is she doing?
you in.
Oh, nice. We got her unconscious. Oh, cool. Oh, I have an apartment key. That's lovely. What's over here? Trap. Tripwire. That was not good for my health. Okay. What? Do I need to look at my chat? The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. Oh, Wallace and Gromit. I have to load again, guys. I can't accept this reality. This is not what I want. I reject your reality and substitute my save game. I used to think that I was personally protected by the constellation Orion because it followed me whenever I was walking at night. So I believed that I was personally protected by the constellation Orion. Alright. How do I want to do this? I kind of feel now like I need to do this differently. So I can't target him through these windows. Can I talk to her again? Not. What you got for me? Gonna tell me the passcode? No? Is this the developers trying to... No, I guess I can't far reach that through the door. Don't have lockpicks. Did I get some kind of mission clue that told me where the show? Why did we even go to the moon? There won't be a theme park up there for another several hundred years. Ha ha ha! Oh my gosh! There it is. Oh, sorry, Wolfie. I got you. Thank you for repeating that. Always do that. Well, if anyone's a Douglas Adams fan, I think it's time to build the Ark B and just send it to Mars. Make a fortune from all the billionaires on their tickets, and then send them off to Mars. No, seriously, we found a colony there. It's totally safe. It's Ark B time, everybody. Have a key to a delivery boat. Oh! The delivery boat key? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Yes. What the sh... Let me through the fucking door, mate. Oh my ceiling cat. Here we go. Alright. No, I got the key to the delivery boat now. Come on, come on. Out you go. Out you go then. I know. It's terrible. I shouldn't try it, but it's fun. Because I love the northern accent more than anything in the whole wide world. Well, there's no friggin' trains coming around here, so... where'd these guys go? Oh, they're just gone. So, gone. Oh, it was unlocked. What? Have they taken everything? Oh, fuck. There was stuff in here. There was treasure. Confiscated merchandise. This is official notification that your cargo has been seized by the Grand Guard for failure to pay the docking tariffs and other fines you owe. If you come up with the coin, you'll find my associate and me in an apartment just before the Wall of Light checkpoint on the way to the... Oh, crikey. Why don't we tell them they're going to Mars and send them to the sun instead? Wouldn't matter either way. I mean, I guess if we sent them into the sun, there'd be less evidence. But the potential to start an event in the sun with the realization that our magnetosphere is heavily affected by coronal mass ejections from the sun, I think Mars is really the safer bet. Send the darkest and dimmest to the sun. I get you. I know what you mean. I exclusively watch British and Australian programming. So, Monday dishes are always a mountain. Oh, just finished the mountain. Good for you. I spent years not realizing the brain hack I needed to get dishes done. So, I got to a point in my reparenting process where I said, you don't have to, I don't want you to do all the dishes. I only want you to wash the coffee cups. That's it. When you're done the coffee cups, you're done. You're only going to wash the silverware. That's it. I will not let you wash anything else. No. Once I got started, never failed. Really, it was just like, because if I got done the coffee cups and I was just like, I'm out, I'm done, that's it. Then I was allowed to stop. I gave myself permission to stop. We'll do him in stages. We'll do it in chapters, whatever. Break it up into 3 acts. And then that eventually led to a partnering of myself, where I was speaking to myself the way a loving partner would do. And to go, you know what? I'll do those dishes tomorrow. Go ahead and leave them tonight. Or, you know what? Why don't you let me take care of the dishes now so you don't have to look at that in the morning? Fucking mind-blowing. Hang on a sec. I have to refill my water because I'm talking so much. Okay, I'm back. So what'd you talk about on Grandma's channel today? Oh, you know, eugenics, chicken stock, chicken feet. Elaine says, I have to have some company or a show to listen to and not take off my gloves. Right? Gloves made my whole world different. Getting a box of surgical gloves, just the basic nitrile, $100 or 100 gloves for $1 kind of thing. I pull those out for everything, and I get so much more done now. As soon as the gloves are off, I'm done. Right? Talking about different cultures like the UK, the US, and stuff like that, it makes it very difficult to navigate Language differences. Cigarettes have a very specific slang that is a slur in the US. Well, yeah, it's literally, we'd actually used that to refer to a bundle of sticks until we didn't. Generally for that purpose in the UK. So it can be a bit awkward when you slip up and say it when talking to someone not from the UK. Yeah. Box of gloves in multiple rooms of the house. Sushi. I knew. I could tell we were of a mind. But that's also the touch aversion. And the other reason why I always have on socks and shoes. These are my little house clogs. They're made of foam. So they're super lightweight and breathable. I don't wear them outside, except maybe like 3 steps to the garbage and back. But yeah, they're indoor only shoes. But because my hands and feet can't touch so many things. Kitchen, gloves. Bathroom, gloves. Back door, gloves. Car, you bet, gloves. Yes, I also have what I found because I have child-sized hands, because I'm 4'11". I found gardening gloves for children that have the grippy stuff on the front, but they're small, and they're not nitrile. Are they nitrile gloves? Might be, just thicker. No, kitchen gloves. I actually have 2 different towels in the kitchen. One of them is for drying dishes, and one of them is for drying hands. And the only other thing that's allowed to touch the towel that I use to dry my hands is occasionally a knife that I've rinsed. Say I cut an onion or something, and I rinse off the knife, and then I'll just quick dry it on that towel and put away. PU coated woven gloves. Yeah, they are. Hang on, I got them right here. I wear them for work all the time. They're these guys. And they're double X small Wonder Grip for kids. And yeah, when I was driving, I wore those. They helped with my grip on the wheel. They helped keep me warm in cold weather. They protected my hands when I was driving the yeah, palm dipped nylon gloves. Yep. When I was loading luggage in the storage compartment, they protected my hands from so much damage that could have happened. Wolfie says, I try my best not to say it when not in the same space as someone who knows what I am saying, because good Lord, someone who's a friend used it against me after we lost a multiplayer game, and they flagged me for hate speech, which it wasn't, but context isn't understood by an algorithm. No, and I think it's time to accept that it's a slang term for a small tobacco product, that it's okay to let it go. I'm not insane about gloves. Yeah, I need that protection. I don't want to get mashed or cut, or because it just, my nerves are turned up to 11, and especially at the extremities. So it's ingrained in me and still used. I know it's used everywhere. But, you know, it kind of goes back to that same thing. It's a poisoned fruit because it was used as a slur against the queer community for years. And I'm really grateful to all of the people who re-adopted the word queer and took the stigma out of that. I mean, gay is still used as a slur. I just knew what they were from sight. It's disturbing how much to know that much about glove types. No, it's okay. Depends on what you've done. I mean, you'd be surprised how many different types of hay I know the difference between. You know, we gotta accept our knowledge. If you come up with the coin, you'll find my associate and me in an apartment. After a period of a few days, your goods will be sold to cover our expenses. It took me this long to figure out the word that y'all were talking about. Yes, we're talking about fag. Because, I mean, it was an easy thing, and I had to learn how to say a lot of British words when I lived there, because otherwise I wasn't going to be understood. I can't literally just go up the outside of this thing, can I? No. Game said no. Okay, okay, okay. Just before the wall of light. So it's an ambush, I'm guessing.
Safe. What is wrong with this city? I told her once, I told her 1,000
quick
times.
save.
It ain't my job to check on the grinder.
Well, I know where to find a whole bunch of howler dust now. Oh, right, I had to go over here, didn't I? Okay. No, that's a no-go. Some words, but only because I used to watch Keeping Up Appearances. Oh my gosh, it's Bouquet Day. Bouquet. Oh, bless you, Hyacinth. No, stop it. Alright, we'll go back up through the torturous thing over here. Okay, there's supposed to be an apartment just before the wall of light. There's the wall of light. Oh, what's that up there? Hello? Locked.
Everyone's gotta die, yeah, but please, not today.
A silver snuff box. Sure. It took me a hot minute to realize all that stuff is worth gold. Okay. The funny thing is, it's only seen as a slur by newer generations that are online regularly. If you were to tell someone from an older generation in the UK what the US meaning is, they would just look at you confused. I'm gonna just let the ad run. Oh, no, I can't. I made a promise. Y'all, I made a promise that I would diligently observe my breaks today. So we're going to save the game. I'm going to stand up and stretch. Sure, that's a good one to oversave. Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter where you go in American history. That is, as far as I know, and you can search the etymology of the word, but as far as I know, in American history, the word faggot has been used as a derogatory term against gay men for decades. Unquestionably, that term was converted in American English way before it was in British English. So, I'm going to run the ad. I'm going to stand up and stretch like I'm supposed to, and then we'll be right back. Hello. I have returned to you. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are watching Grandma Plays a Game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the ads are over. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games, and sometimes we talk about stuff. It is a type of meatball here. What? Well, yeah, I mean, okay. Dial back the, yes, fairly ignorant of things that exist outside of the US. Have you met how big the US is? Swedish meatballs? You're not talking about, frigadella. What are you talking about, Wolfie? What kind of meatball? I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of Europeans who don't know about stuff to do with Africa or Asia, specifically Southeast Asia, if they haven't traveled there. To know very much about Mr. Brain's meatball. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't necessarily trust that Googling that will be good for my browser history, but you're not talking about sweaty balls, are you? From the Sweaty Company? God, that was hilarious. One of the few SNL skits that really stuck with me. It's fabulous. Alec Baldwin. But yeah, I mean, I met a lot of people in the UK who lived less than 2 hours from London who'd never been here, never been there. Oh, it really? Interesting. I think language is fascinating. I mean, to be fair, it's one of the things that I really did enjoy about the UK was a clever turn of phrase was always more important than using a cliche. Finding a way to say what you needed to say without using a cliche. They're more like a haggis. Hmm. Well, whatever they are, they're referred to by a term that is a slur to some folks in the US and other places who are using US-based terminology for LGBTQ plus spaces. Okay, let's go back to the game. I don't know what they are, and I'm not going to look them up at this moment. Oh, it's a toilet. Is there loot? Yes. Okay, I don't need any of that. I forget that they can hear my footsteps. I really need to remember that. No idea where I am, where I'm going. Oh, was there a sink? There's one. Woohoo! No, I caught that. I used the word ignorant many times as a teacher. It just means that you are unaware of things. I think there is a malicious ignorance, a willful ignorance. We should, yes. And I think that happens to people who have and make friends online and stuff like that. What I also love about the internet is that, you know, like I have a friend who is an economics professor in Pretoria. I have another friend in the Canary Islands. I have a friend who's a former MIT roboticist who lives in Sydney. I have several friends in the UK, one in Newcastle upon Tyne and another in Hull. All people I met through a little Facebook game called Mouse Hunt. They're generally doing a great freaking job. Yeah, I remember growing up, there was a summer event in the US. I think it was in the US. Where teenagers, like 13, 14-year-olds from multiple countries around the world got together for a multi-week program and learned about their differences and celebrated their commonalities. The graduates really struggling, not knowing how many months are in a year, lacking the ability to read, but they can repeat memes, which I find upsetting. Well, that's kind of the tragedy of the human mind, is you end up remembering the things that are important to you. So somewhere along the way, finding some things more important than others, and speaking as a teacher, how to convince someone with another brain to remember something is a big fucking challenge. And there are specific techniques for doing it, which memes are really good at. Zombie Slayer 60. Welcome in. There's that Zombie Slayer go. I cannot lead speak. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your company. I am just really fucking up the Grand Palace area right now. We're just running around doing whatever we want in here. Grab yourself some cookies. I think it really depends on who you're around, Sushi and Wolfie. I mean, I am never going to be the person who gets bent about what younger generations are doing. But I also think that many of the Western countries have truly lost the bead on why we teach children. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, zombie. You know, I haven't put a blanket on anybody today. Or both, doesn't matter. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I like zombie. Slayer just makes me think of back when I used to play Halo multiplayer on LAN. It was so awesome. When we would play Slayer. A new player has entered the game. Tell me if I miss you, or you can do it for each other. Not a problem at all. With the greatest amount of respect, you're the first grandma I've seen on Twitch. Oh, we're everywhere, darling. Have you not seen I Just Love Puzzles? Best grandma on Twitch. In fact, I found out when I went to search the name to see whether I could use this for branding. Oh, you're very welcome, Wolfie Wifey. Which is what I like to call you that, if that's okay. Holy shit, you sound just like my Nana. Yay! Yeah, there's a bunch of folks. I was searching to what I wanted my brand name to be because I wanted to get it across all social media platforms. As outstanding assets. Are you talking about my double D's over here? They called me ma'am for a reason in the military. I knew what they meant. But I found Tactical Grandma, and I went to check out her channel, and she is a Call of Duty player. I found a guy called Local Hot Grandpa on Twitch. He's in his early 30s. I had somebody come in here, though, one day, Sushi. Yes, Wolfie has a get-out-of-jail-free flirt card. Somebody came in here one day and was like, are you actually a grandma? And I went, okay, no. I never had children. And so, no, I don't have grandchildren. So I came to the internet to adopt them. I'm old enough to be a grandma. I'm 56. So you guys probably don't have grandmas my age, but my siblings, who are all older than I am, all have like teenage grandkids. Dishonored lore fact, for some reason, bone charms are seen as a form of contraceptive. Oh, we just read a whole story about how they're made. But it's canon, that's how they're perceived. That's very cool. In my book that I wanted to write, my race of people called sensitives, how clever are you, Grandma? Had the ability to manipulate when menstruation would happen as a form of birth control. Bone charm crafting is weird. Yeah, they really pulled from some voodoo shit for that. They really did. So just for awareness for new friends in the channel and old friends in the channel who are Dishonored. Oh, are we right here again? Is that them? It is. Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. This is, what's her face's apartment? Dang it, I just got a key to this. Didn't I? Oh. No, I didn't, apparently. I thought I did. There's Dishonored books and comics. Oh man, I tell you what, that was one of my favorite things to tell people about Hitman. Was like, go and check your game files, guys. Go and check your game files, because you will find many times that if you're on PC, that I guess, I don't know how to check things on console. I've never had well, that's not true. I did once have a console. Back in the 90s, I had a Sega CD. And I loved it with all my heart. And then it was stolen when I moved, because the fucking movers took all my electronics. All my CDs. Everything. I'm back here again. Ah, where's my windmill? Hello, windmill. Oh, a challenge has been issued by the developers. So my point was going to be that this is a channel where you can ask. We don't have a big crowded room. So you feel free, if you go, oh my god, I know the coolest thing you could do here, you just ask. Hey, Grandma, do you want to know about the fucking awesome cool thing you can do right here? But let me show you real quick, zombie, since you're jumping in. These are the powers I've gone with. I'm still regretting this one. I want to sell it back to the shop. I thought the rat thing was going to be more like possession, and it's not. But this is where I am with powers. So before you recommend anything, if you are so inclined, just be aware I'm focusing hard on Domino and Far Reach. What do we got here? Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright, I need to get to the Grand Pass. So will the lights see me here? Quick save the game. Shall I say a way to break through the door? Not just yet. Jinxie! Jesus! 29 months! Christ almighty. But just be aware, I already have great tips. I'm not even wearing a bra. I'm just going to tell you that. That's why you can't see them. They're somewhere in my lap, apparently. So fucking foul. Anyway. Okay, the light does not get to the top of that. Do I see a little hidey place? Zoom, 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 zoom. That's a total Gen X thing. Jinxie will get that. Welcome in, Jinxie, my love. I adore you so much. Because right now, this is my first exposure to this area ever. This is, not a first playthrough, but I never went this far because I got, a little overwhelmed by the game when I first played. Because it can be really fucking dumb. So will the light go up? Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll just we'll light hop. Oh, Nikes, that almost went horribly wrong. Come on, give it. Give it. Give it me. Give it me. No. Oh. You're a bitch. Can I have this? Can I have it, though? Can I have it? No? Why do you hate me? Oh. I guess I'm meant to go over here, then. Windows? No. I'm still working on learning all the mechanics of the game. What are those guys waiting for? Are they waiting for me? Jinxie, you are amazing, and I appreciate the fuck out of you. You have 2 months on Genwa, so I'm pretty sure you're Genwa's nemesis. There's a body in that dumpster. There's a body in that there dumpster. Was there really even any loot in there? Why are you gonna let me see through that window and not let me open it? Is there a missing panel here? I don't see one. Don't make me break a panel with all them damn guards down there. Arcane, man. They are just out to get me. They're tempting me to jump across. I know what they're doing. I know these devs. For science, bum ba dum bum bum. Don't tell us such lewd things like the lack of pillow prisons. My over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Oh, you ain't getting up there. Is it this apartment? Oh, hello, Mama. Mama giving me heartbeats. Someone's down. You're gonna have a lot of you down, because I did a rewire. Give it. Okay, use the reticle, Grandma. Got a hat saying, Fox, I don't wear hats. I have a really oddly shaped egg head because I was a cesarean baby. So I don't do hats. What's in here? Oh, give me secrets. Lucia Pastor's mother. Mother, please don't be angry and hear me out. I know it's you who's been coming to my apartment to straighten up. I'm sure you mean well, but please stop. Anyway, I've made up my mind to move to the Dust District. That way I can be closer to those I'm helping. For other reasons, too, that I won't mention now, probably sex. Because of how it might upset you. It's definitely sex. Anyway, it's unlikely I'll ever return to the Palace District. I'll have someone sell my apartment here, along with the furniture. I know this isn't what you wanted from me, but it's who I am. Is it same sex? And don't waste any more of your time matchmaking. I do not wish to marry. None of this is meant to make you feel badly. What? What? I know that's the right term. Please try to understand. All my love, Lucia. Yay, hey, Wolfie. Thank you so much for being here, my love. It's late for you. You're getting past dinner time and all that. Go take care of wifey. Thanks for being here, both of you. I appreciate you very much. And thank you for participating in stimulating conversation. Everybody loves a little bit of stimulation, do we not? Oh, you dare not interrupt. Sir. I said, sir. Well, then, go do something nice so that when she's all done, she can have something nice. Or go do something nice for you. Well, Jinxie, you didn't miss me this time. Good night, my love. I'll see you next time. I might be streaming more often now because, I kind of only have one job that's 2 to 3 days a month. We'll see. I love you. See you next time. Please do something nice for yourself. And if you can't do that, do something nice for the wifey. All right. Take some cookies. Wolfie's on the way out. They're in a time zone. It's getting late out there, so. Or do you mean what's going on in the game? Because I have no fucking clue. I was told to come to the palace, the Grand Palace, to get the clankers, the clockwork soldiers. Duke Luca Abel is here, and I am meant to figure out how to take him down, but he has a sneaky double who smokes cigarettes, so that he cannot be targeted. Alright, did we do everything in here? I think so. Always check your toilets and your bathtubs. Thanks, Co-Carnage. What the shit is going... Oh. My. This is probably a really good spot for me to stop for the day. Holy crap. There's another rune. Where? Of course it's over here. Okay, so that's going to be a save game spot. Well, I had to stop my job at the shuttle service because ever since the car accident, it's been increasingly more and more difficult for me to sit for a long time, and especially holding my hands like this, and more especially being in a vehicle that's bouncing around on terrible Seattle highways. So yeah, I'm in a position now where I'm ready to... I had somebody cross the center line and hit me back in April in my car that I'd only had for a week. And thankfully the speed limit on that road was only like 35, 40. I was probably going 40. I was 2.5 over. But they were sweeping and swerving, and I thought they were a motorcycle going back and forth like they do before they get to a light sometimes, warm up their tires. But it wasn't. And by the time I thought, gosh, that motorcycle's getting awfully close to me, it was the passenger headlight that I could see, and the driver's side was already plowing into my car. So thankfully, I was not severely injured. I had whiplash, and neck and shoulder pain, intense neck and shoulder pain for a couple weeks, but manageable, and I could still lift luggage, so I thought I was fine to continue work. Got immediate appointments with chiropractor and got a referral prescription for massage therapy as well. So I'm like, let's get on this. I'm 56. We can't be taking any fucking chances, you know, that things are gonna go sideways on this. So yeah. And it was a good thing that it happened in the new car. Well, new to me. It's a 2019 Sentra that I bought as a little commuter car. Because my Honda, my baby, my darling, had been hit by a deer in that exact same location in last September. So, yeah, the follow-on part of the injury has been that the base of my spine down at my hips and the base of my skull way up at the top are both still really aggravated from being thrown kind of sideways. I got V-boned. They like came into me at an angle. So I don't know. I think it's probably the right time anyway. So just sucks because I really, really loved this job. And I started realizing I was getting mad about everything, and then I started realizing that that's because I was in chronic pain. And then the reason I wasn't really admitting it to myself is because if I admitted it, I was going to have to stop driving the airport shuttle. But So, yeah, I think I'm going to surrender the CDL. Because the other thing that happened was that skyrocketed my blood pressure. And without my blood pressure under control, I cannot get my CDL medical certificate renewed. So yeah, it's been an exciting ride this year. But it's time for a new adventure. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Could be anything. Up, Emily, up. Why you know, though? Why are you so annoying with this? I got over here from there. What the shit, bro? Didn't I get over here from there? No, I got over here from there. Oh, Arcane Studios, you are such a bitch.
I'm a stone's throw from the Grand Palace, where I'd be surrounded by opulence. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout. Damn it! On top of a building half infested with blood flies. This is the kind of luck I have, guarding a blasted window. Hey, you, come here! You won't get away!
Oh, but I will. Exactly, Jinxie, you get me. Oh yay, they all have loot. Makes me so happy. I have not been using bullets at all. Okay. I don't know if I even need to turn off the gate. Still haven't made it into the black market shop. Yeah, I'm thinking about tutoring. I mean, I have a Bachelor of Science in elementary education. I spent 10 years as a school teacher. Pretty well-respected one, if I'm gonna say so myself. Most of the time, though, that I tried to do tutoring and why I gave it up was because a lot of the kids just wanted homework help. And Washington State has, like, a super fucked up curriculum for math. Alright, fine, I'll go up here. We're just gonna turn it off. Canceled. Everything's getting canceled. I don't know where any of this is. Oh! Way in on the roof. Alright. I don't think we ever want to go down. True facts in more ways than one. 7 meters. There's a rune right there. Let me break the wall. Uh-oh. You heard me. I'm in trouble. I was saying to a friend of mine, it's like I've done so many things in the 26 years since I moved to this island that, I mean, I was a school teacher, I was an accompanist for a church, Oh, I had it. I had it for a second. There it is. Weapon here.
What's going on?
That's not what we wanted to do. No. Let's go back a minute. I was circulation manager for the local paper. I was, oh, hang on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, sure, I'll take that. Autosave. Thank you. That was a very kind autosave. I was a secretary for a lawyer, not a legal secretary, because they have a very specific skill set. I'm not even sure where I want to go from here. How many guards are down? See them moving around like little mice. Man, I can't do anything.
Nobody there.
Uh-oh, that's not what we wanted. It's probably time for me to quit, but, I know. This game really does give me some of the Assassin's Creed vibe. What are you playing right now anyway? I haven't shouted out anybody today. I'm so sorry. So sorry. You are doing limited streaming though. I try to check in on your Discord. Just to see what's going on. I'm terrible at participating in Discords though. Enshrouded? Are you actually playing Enshrouded right now? Okay, so the answer is I can get to this place from here. But I don't want to. I want to go into that apartment over there on the right. Oh, you're not gonna let me do ups. Alright then. You're a jerk. I have to jump to get that, I guess. Alright, fine. I wonder what those bodies are doing down there. Come look. Something happened. Oh, that's right. There's a rune over there. The fuck? Okay, cannot be seen. Do not be seen by the guys across the street. Okay. Oh! You want to change up your stream? Waiting for the crazy... Oh, yeah, school start. That's a whole thing, isn't it? Okay, so I can grab one of these. Bring it to me. Okay, that worked.
I've
What's
spotted
going
some-
on?
Hey, you honey, give us robbing our shop. You won't get away. Come on.
I did get away. Whoop. Don't chase me, bro.
So, you're back. This won't take long.
Oh, it might take a minute.
Hiding, coward.
These guys are trying to murder me.
I know you're here somewhere. Lost her. Shit. Found anything?
Time to die, little girl.
No.
Running.
Don't call me little girl. That's rude.
She won't go anywhere. I bet you've been living a Oh, I can't see shit.
Goddamn right you can't see shit. Because I blinded you.
The shopkeepers don't stand a chance in the city.
No, you
I'm
don't.
sorry. Please, come in.
Well, that was fascinating. I actually made it to this guy. I was thinking about how much fun it might be to, where did those guys go? There they are.
Please take a look around. I'm clearing the stock and leaving the city.
Look, I did not ask for a fight with you guys, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But here we are. Hi. Hey. How you
Feel
doing?
free to browse my offerings. I am proud
Now
to say
we
we are
can
still open and fully
F5.
stocked despite the recent incidents at other shops.
All right. I love this. I feel like this is a good stopping point for today. I need to start my chicken stock. I have not made chicken stock in way too long. And I'm a little excited. So, all right, I am going to end it here. This is this is probably the longest stream I've done in a while. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're curled up in the pillow and blanket fort and just enjoying your time over here. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. I appreciate your company, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Dishonored derping and a little bit of the philosophical conversations. That's what we're here for. That's what keeps me running, is playing games is good for your mental health, and this is a chance for me to hang out with you. And you're all wonderful people. So, like I said, I had somebody accuse me of false advertising once as Grandma plays a game because I don't actually physically have grandchildren. But that's okay, because you're here, and that's who you are. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Get rid of that. So we're happy. Have a great, there we go. Have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you next time for some more Dishonored, maybe even some more Hitman. I really, Jinxie, you don't know how much I wanted to play Hitman again today. It's like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Dishonored is getting me into that space where I'm like, oh, Hitman feels good. Thank you for being here, Jinxie. All right, y'all, go follow each other. Go look at users in chat. Give each other a follow. And I will see you next time. I love you. Do something nice for yourself today, please. All right. See you next time. Bye.